Welcome to It's the Dave Show, and I'm Dave, and here I do travel, home, and tech product review. And today I'm going to talk about this DJI Pocket 2 camera. It's a super tiny little camera. It's actually been out for a little over a year, but I just got it, and I want to tell you about it. I'm going to show you some of the things, of course, that come with it and so forth. And, you know, I don't have the camera here. Oh, guess what? Because I'm actually filming on it. That's right, I'm actually filming on this camera right now, so you get a chance to see how it looks, how it works. And I have this active track. One of the features of it is called active track. So if I move over to the side, you can see that it follows me, right? There you go. Now, I'm also looking down here at my phone because my phone actually is controlling the camera as well, so I have it sitting across from me and it's being controlled here. So why the DJI Pocket 2? I mean, I'll just start calling it the Pocket 2. Well, I do a lot of vlogging stuff. I have a travel show and I do a lot of vlogging. I have a big main camera which is also in the studio, and I'm going to show you that I'm filming this little camera with my big camera, so kind of redundant, but I'm out of focus over here because I'm focusing on the camera to show you the movements of it as I move around and so forth. But so I have a big studio camera and I do travel a lot, and I have taken that camera with me, but it's a mirrorless camera. It's got a couple lenses and all that stuff, and you need a pretty big bag to carry it with you. Now, it's a great camera for video and photography, but with all the stuff that I do, I kind of honestly really don't like carrying it around. And so I started using my GoPro. I do have a GoPro. It's a little older one. It's the Hero 7. And that is a great camera also. And I used it for mostly vlogging. I don't do a lot of action sports. I don't do any high intensity kind of things with it. It is nice that it is waterproof, but I don't really do that either. So I've been using it mostly for vlogging, and one of the downfalls is it's not very good in low light. And I do see a lot of things in a lot of places, and I vlog so many places I end up with a lot of low light type of things. Well, I was researching about either getting the new version of that. There's a new one out, which is fantastic. If I was to buy one, definitely get the newest version. But as I'm researching, this camera kept coming up with all the YouTube videos and stuff like that. Matter of fact, if you're watching this, you probably did a lot of research like I did. And it just kept coming back to this, and I'm thinking this might be the one. Now, I do have a gimbal for my big main studio camera, and I actually have a gimbal for the the GoPro, and it's smaller than the other one, but it's still kind of big to carry around, and I've done several shows with it that way. But I just got this camera like a couple weeks ago, and it has a built-in gimbal, which is super cool, and it also has a really good sensor. It's actually the sensor on this tiny camera is bigger than the GoPro, which is interesting because it looks a lot smaller. The whole package is, but and it is literally a pocket camera. You put the thing in here and you put it into your pocket. So I did get the creator combo. Now the camera by itself is really nice to have, but having the creator combo for me particularly was great because it comes with a wireless microphone. It's a separate base that goes onto the camera. Again, maybe I'll switch this over so I can show you some of the bits and pieces, but and honestly, I'm actually using the microphone. I have a lav microphone plugged into it right now. Let me show it to you. This is the wireless microphone. It is a super tiny. Let's see if it'll actually focus on that. It's kind of tracking my face, but super tiny. It comes with a little wind thing, so you can attach it onto your collar and keep some of the wind noise out of it. But so that's one of the advantages of getting this creator combo is this base. It's called a do-it-all handle base. Has the Wi-Fi for the microphone and also for the cell phone. Now notice I don't have to plug my cell phone into the camera to be able to work. I know you can use the camera by itself, of course, but I'm using the app, and this just works out so much better. Now, I did do some testing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the testing footage that I took with this camera while I was out walking my dog. And so I'm going to roll that now, and I'm going to grab that camera and get my studio camera on me so you can see more about what's going on. So let's roll that now. As you can see, this was out the park, and I was taking my dog for a walk, and it was super, super bright, so I did need to use ND filters. Those are a little filter that goes on the lens, and they it's like sunglasses for your lens, and it helps reduce some of the glare, and it makes the settings easier for your camera to work when it's not so bright. Now, I don't want to get too technical on this particular review because there's so much information out there already. Of course, the information that you're looking at the product right now is available on there, and lots of tutorials and stuff that you can find on how to use this. But as a traveler, it's nice because you can make this as simple as you want. There's some auto features on this which work really, really good. You can just kind of put it in auto mode and let the camera do the work if you want to go and shoot. And you know, they say that the best camera to have is the one you have in your pocket. So usually it's a cell phone, which nowadays the cell phones have great cameras. I use mine a lot as well. But you're also using that for phones and for internet and for doing all these kind of other things. And a lot of times these phones are like $1,000 if you get some of the fancier new ones or more. That's a low cost one. And you don't want to break it and so forth. But sometimes you want to do a little bit nicer. If you want your little videos of your vacation or your vlogs to be more either cinematic, you have some motion to them. The gimbal on this is so good that you can see I was kind of walking and it's nice and stable. It is compact. It is a pocket camera. It just goes right into the little case. Now I've got that extended handle on it. It comes with a little base piece so you can make it a lot smaller. And even in this case can hold your adapters and an extra lens. They have a wide angle lens on this that comes in the Creator Combo. So get the Creator Combo pack. If you're gonna get this, just do it, because all the stuff, if you buy these extras, is gonna add up to be way more. But this is a little holder for everything, which is okay. I don't know if I would really trust it too much because, I mean, they can fall out if you give it a nice whack. Otherwise, it's not bad. I'll just keep this in my pocket or in a bag. Anyways, I have like a carry bag that I carry stuff in. And now I did use on the microphone. Again, I used this lav. This is from another set that I have. This does not come with it. You do not get the lav microphone. You do get this little wireless piece, which has a microphone built into it. So you can just clip this on like that, boom, and use it, and you're fine, again, with the little wind muff kind of stuff. It comes with the charging cables, and this comes with a little stand. It's a little tripod that you can actually, have me just screw it on the bottom here. Boom, like that. And now you've got a little tripod stand here. Can you see it there? Yeah. Little tripod stand, and you can have the camera facing forward and backwards towards you, so you can selfie or you can do other stuff. Again, you can do cinematic things. So much stuff with this. Again, I don't want to do too much details, make this too long, because I could talk about a whole hour about this and the features and the app. I showed you a little screen of the screen capture of the app of it working. There's so many things you can do and change with it on your cell phone, using it as a monitor, because the screen on this is pretty small. It's really small, a lot smaller than the other. I like the GoPro and that kind of thing. It's a lot smaller than that. And so an old guy like me, it's hard to see. So I wanted to make sure I was able to get the cell phone to use as another monitor. But so that's it. I love it so far. I've had it for a couple weeks and used it. I'm taking a big trip here soon, and I'm gonna look forward to using this all the time because it is so much smaller than all my other cameras and the gimbals and stuff like that. I'm taking this little guy with me, and I'll be good to go. So